Welcome to Community Connection. I'm your host, Gloria Enloe. As many of our viewers know, this is a show I do on JCTV about once a month, and the goal is to let people in the Jefferson City community know what's happening right in their own backyards. There's always a lot happening in Jefferson City, but sometimes you just need to know where to go to find it. So I'm here to help you out with that today, and today we have with us two guests who are going to talk about something new in Jefferson City, but that sounds just as exciting as some of the other things we've talked about, and that is Baby Bonanza. And with us to talk about that today, we have Stacy Welling from Whaley's Pharmacy and Emily Mantle from JCMG. Welcome to the show, you guys.
Thank you.
Well, I haven't had you on here before, so if you could, Stacy, tell us a little bit about yourself and your background and what you do here in Jefferson City.
Sure. Well, my name is Stacy Welling, and I'm the president at Whaley's Pharmacy. Born and raised in Jefferson City, and had gone off to college and come back to be a part of my family business. And I got involved with Baby Bonanza because we have a department in our West Side store called Mommy and Me Before, During, and After that focuses on breastfeeding and infant care and maternal health. And it's obviously a big passion of mine, and I'm a certified breastfeeding educator, so I got connected with Emily and the gang at JCMG, and am excited to be a part of bringing Baby Bonanza to Jefferson City.
Well, and Emily, if you could also tell us a little bit about yourself.
Sure. My name is Emily Mantle, and I am at JCMG. I'm in the Community Relations Department, and I've been there probably about 6 years now, and we're super excited about this opportunity that we're bringing to Jefferson City. It's the first Baby Expo that the community has seen, and we're just really excited about how this whole event has transpired. And we had several new OBGYNs that came to the area, and this is one of the ways that we found from a focus group that we can reach out to those parents or those women ages 20 to 35 and those young women who are looking to have children and provide them with information. So we're really excited about this.
Well, tell us a little bit about what is a Baby Expo, and how did you get the idea to put this on?
Well, in July we held a focus group in conjunction with St. Mary's Health Center. And at that focus group, since we had brought in, we had 3 fairly new physicians, 2 that were brand new to the community, and 1 that had been here for about a year. We had put together a focus group trying to figure out how we could reach women of childbearing age, and a good way to reach them and what they're looking for in terms of services, products. So we partnered with St. Mary's because they're also in the process of building a new hospital, and so they are looking for input too as to what services that women are wanting to see, what kind of OB services. And so from that focus group that we had, one of the things that came out of there is that women wanted an event that they could attend that had exhibitors as well as an educational component. And so we've been working very hard to bring all of that together. And in fact, from that focus group, we asked all the ladies that attended that focus group to be a part of the committee to put on this Baby Bonanza. And so a great majority of those ladies have stayed together, and we meet monthly, about monthly, a little bit more now, but it's so that we can discuss what we need to bring to the Baby Expo that would be beneficial to the people in our community.
Now, the Baby Expo is going to be held at the Capitol Plaza Hotel. There's always a lot of events that go on there. And I know every once in a while they'll also have like a bridal show where they have different vendors come in and they talk about things, and they have, you know, contests and prizes and stuff. Is that kind of what this is for the mommy set, though?
Yes, it's very comparable, and also we're hoping to reach like grandparents and not just parents of newborns, or we want to reach people who haven't had children yet, who are thinking about starting a family, and those who have had children but may, you know, want a little more educational information or looking for, you know, the best kind of educational toys or a photographer or something like that. You know, those are the types of vendors that we're also hoping to provide at the event. So we want to be a resource to new parents, couples who are thinking about starting their family, and like I said, grandparents. Because in our focus group, that was another element that women wanted to see was, you know, educational opportunities for grandparents. Because, you know, the parents are, you know, go out of town or need a sitter, and they want to, you know, they want the grandparents to be educated on the latest and greatest that's available to them.
Yeah. Yeah, grandparents are an important part. I mean,
Absolutely.
we moved away from my family did too, but when we had kids, we're like, okay, got to come back home and be closer to those grandparents.
That's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, Stacy, can you tell us about some of the types of vendors we might see there, or things that people would find?
You know, we're looking, like Emily said, how do we reach a wide spectrum of people, even down to, you know, girls like to do things together and they're excited about weddings together, they're excited about having babies together, and so planning showers and bakeries that would be there to make cupcakes, and photography studios. We do have some not-for-profit organizations that will be there as an opportunity for them to spread awareness on their certain causes, mostly ones that are children and infant related, from March of Dimes to SIDS to some of those opportunities for people to learn how they might want to be involved as volunteers in those organizations or to donate or be involved in those activities. So lots of businesses will be there that have children and baby focused products. And then we have the perfect combination too of the education that'll be in there. We've got about 7 speakers, I believe, that will be there throughout the day to provide information on various topics that interest families and grandparents. And then we'll have a product and fashion show at the end of the day as well. So for those that want to see what's hot in the baby market right now, then they can have the opportunity to do that too. I think it's a fun opportunity to get our community involved too in something that's fun and different and obviously a great celebration of life. So.
Well, in talking about product and fashion showcases, I mean, things change so much. You know, my daughter is 4 years old now, and it seems like there have been hundreds of new inventions that I wish I'd had that when I was pregnant or first had a baby. Yeah,
absolutely. I think that's a fun part of what I know I do and what a lot of the women do that are involved in this. It is an ever-changing industry as healthcare is as a whole, but to be able to see what's out there, I think that my experience with my first, who's 5, was the same as yours. Oh gosh, I wish I had all this stuff and I didn't, and I had to drive far away to get it. And so for us to be able to bring those things to our community and let these families benefit from those great things that make child rearing more fun, more fashionable, easier, whatever it is, because we all want that. And so it's fun to be able to put that in an environment where our community can learn what resources and things are out there for them to enjoy being a family.
Great. Well, I know you have, I think, 7 speakers that are going to be speaking throughout the day there at various times. What are some of the topics that you guys are going to be hitting on?
Well, Stacy will be one of our speakers, which is exciting, and thank you.
Yes, happy to do it.
She's going to be talking about breastfeeding. We have another speaker, I think Dr. Henry, I believe. She is going to be talking about anticipated changes or how, like, once you bring baby home, so what are changes that are going to be happening in your household? You know, that's always one thing that you just don't realize, or some new parents, you know, you just don't realize how much things change until that baby comes home. And so that'll be a great one. We have a massage, I think we have a massage therapist that's also going to be talking about and doing the prenatal massages, or talking about
benefits of that.
Benefits of, yes. And we have a pediatrician who's going to be talking about
I think they're talking about getting pregnant in your 30s and 40s.
Yes.
So kind of a neat opportunity, and like Emily mentioned, a mass appeal. You know, there are people out there who want to have babies but haven't yet. So a good opportunity for them to come and learn some of the things that are available in our community as far as struggles with infertility and or challenges as you get older with getting pregnant and carrying a baby.
Healthy eating while you're pregnant, and how to make baby food. That's we have a dietitian coming to talk about that. Just several topics that came up during our focus group of what moms thought would be of interest to them. Those are the topics that we've pursued in the professionals that we've sought out to provide that information. You know, our two new OBGYNs will be there, and they'll be talking, as well as they'll be available for people to ask questions. So it should be a great event. We're really excited about it.
We also have one physician as well as a plastic surgeon who will do a presentation on how to get your pre-baby body back. I think I have to go to that one. It's been a while,
but I think I could use that too. Well, Stacy, I'm really interested that you're going to be talking about breastfeeding, because I think that is something that is becoming more and more popular. More and more moms are doing it.
Absolutely.
Just, can you give us some of the highlights? I mean, what are some of the benefits of breastfeeding?
Well, you are absolutely right that we are in a breastfeeding resurgence over the past, definitely in our community within the last 5 years. Where we were at when I had my daughter to when I had my son, who's 2.5, just a very different environment that's really encouraging women to breastfeed, both for the health of the baby, but also there's great benefits for the mother as well, from women who have reduced chances of ovarian and breast cancer to lower stress levels, much less opportunity for women to deal with postpartum depression that choose to breastfeed. And so obviously for baby, we're looking at less obesity, a higher immune system, less ear infections. So we're just really encouraging moms to explore that option and see how it can benefit them and their baby, but also the bond that it creates for a mother and child who have the opportunity to do that. It's really special. So we hope to, in a really fun way, tell moms some of the benefits that are out there, why they might want to consider it, some of the myths. I'm a big myth buster with breastfeeding. Moms always say, oh, well, I heard that my breast will never go back to normal. And yeah, we get all those things out of the way so they know that they don't have to worry about some of those things, and they can be excited about exploring the option of being able to breastfeed and have that relationship with their baby. So we have lots of support groups in our community. I think we have 4 right now. And so that's neat to see that moms have resources and places to go where there are other women who are doing it, and they can develop those friendships and have somebody to call in the middle of the night when things aren't going quite the way that you anticipated that they would. So it's fun to be able to connect with those women on that level and let them know that there are people in the community who are passionate about it and educated and can help them when they go through those bumps in the road that definitely happen, no matter how great your breastfeeding experience is.
Well, great. That sounds wonderful. Sounds like a place for new moms to go, and also maybe moms that have been around a while but are wanting to see what's out there or try again.
Exactly. Absolutely. I think the little catchphrase for our Baby Bonanza theme is every stage and age, and that's exactly what this is all about. Every opportunity to welcome families or families that want to start to come and see all the great resources in our community too. We have well-kept secrets here that people know about and use, but the more that we can share those messages of those opportunities to capture whatever it is about child rearing will be a fun opportunity to have that in one location. So
great. Well, talking about location, when and where?
March 18th, 1 to 5 p.m. at the Capitol Plaza Hotel. For more information, people can call 635-0234, extension 5210. And we would love to have any exhibitor who would like to reach out to new moms, babies, toddlers, grandparents, friends of moms to be, just dads, moms, dads, we want to get everybody involved. It's such a, having a baby, being a family, it's just such a great time. And so we want to be able to just to help promote that time and to do what we can to make people more informed of what's available here locally, and to make the experience that much easier.
Okay, well, it sounds great, and I'd like to thank both of you for coming by today.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you. And we'd like to thank our viewers at home for watching Community Connection. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we're going to be talking with Jessica Dulle from Capitol Arts about events that are happening right here at our local art gallery. So we'll be right back after these messages.
G Morning Sunshine. Wakey, wakey. Text me. Are your parents home later? We can hang. LUV, love you. JK. Holla back. Holla back. Holla back. Are you with your friends? That's lame. We're in a huge fight right now. XO. What'd you dream about? Something I did? Are you on your way to the mall? I'm lonely. Nude pics. Send me some. Text me.
A bright future starts with a healthy lifestyle. Good nutrition and physical activity are fuel for your child's mind and body.
Attaboy, Pinot.
And the food pyramid will help you find the right balance. Just remember, every color, every day.
Nothing can stop me now.
Eat right.
Here's an effort.
Be active.
Come on, I'll race you home.
Make it balanced.
This calls for a celebration.
A healthy lifestyle can lead to great things for your child. Visit mypyramid.gov to learn more.
Hello, welcome to Community Connection. I'm your host, Gloria Enloe, and welcome back to the show. You might notice things look a little bit different. During the first half of the show, which we taped earlier this week, we were talking with Stacy and Emily about the Baby Bonanza. It's going to be a really fun event that they're having at the Capitol Plaza Hotel, and we hope our viewers get a chance to check that out. But now we're here with another guest, Jessica Dulle from Capitol Arts, and Jessica's been on the show before, but Jessica, welcome back.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Well, we want to talk to you a little bit about what's happening at Capitol Arts. I think it's just really cool that we have a gallery in town and that you guys do different exhibits. And I know that earlier this year we talked about the men's exhibit that's going to be happening there. But can you tell us a little bit about what else is happening at the gallery?
Well, we've always have a lot of things going on, which is great because we want to be a family-friendly place that offers a cultural experience for people in the Jefferson City area. So the last time I was here, I was with artist Fred Schollmeyer, and right now that exhibit, Art by Men, for Men, about Men, is up. And so you can stop by. That exhibit is going to be going on until March 1st. And lots of different male artists and different mediums are available, so you can come in and see that. We have a Fibers exhibition that is coming up beginning March 3rd, and that runs for 7 weeks. And it's really nice because you'll see different artists, more of like your three-dimensional artwork, some tapestries, totally different than what you're seeing right now with the men's show. So we're excited that that's going to be available. We started our classes. We have classes for both children and for adults, and they started back in February, and we're going to be offering those year-round. We've got on our website posted the spring and summer classes, so if people are interested, they can come and do that.
Well, that's really cool. It's kind of something to do, a little bit different to do on your, through the week or on the weekends when you're looking for activities to do, especially with your family. You can take some classes and hopefully learn a little bit more about art.
Yes, we just finished up. Fred taught an airbrush class, and I talked to a couple of participants, and they just said, we had no idea how that worked. We learned a lot, and we're getting ready to do some pastel classes, drawing classes, watercolor classes, ceramics. So there's a little bit for everybody. And then in the summer, we do the summer camp classes for kids. And the real popular one is we do comic strips, building your own comic strips.
Oh, yeah.
Which the kids really like, so we teach them how to do that. And we also do a pastel class where the kids will learn things like pastels of like drawing their pet or one of their friends. It's a really good experience because, we actually show their artwork in the gallery with the professionals, so they get an opportunity to learn something, but also to show off their work. So it's a nice experience.
And not every kid gets to have their artwork hung in an actual gallery.
That's right.
Yeah, it's a big confidence booster there, I'm sure.
Yes.
Well, Jessica, I know that you guys do a lot of great things. You have exhibits, you have classes, and all of that requires a little bit of funding, too. And so one of the things that you also have to do at Capitol Arts is a fundraiser. Can you tell us about one that's coming up?
Yes, we're really excited about this. Capitol Arts has been around for about 50 years, and we've had a lot of volunteers and artists and business people that have been supporting us throughout our journey. And one of our former directors, executive directors, she's a watercolorist. She lives here in Jefferson City, and she donated over 30 pieces of her artwork.
Wow.
Her name is Florence Gullman, and actually this piece behind us is one of her watercolors. And so we're going to actually, she's been so generous to share her artwork. We're going to do an exhibit of her artwork and kind of a gentle roast and some storytelling and an auction. There's going to be a live auction and a silent auction that evening. So individuals that come will get an opportunity to actually bid on her artwork, and she's just such a generous person. She is donating all the proceeds for that evening to Capitol Arts. So she really has the spirit of philanthropy and supporting the organization, so we're really excited about it. The thing that I think a lot of people aren't aware of is Florence, she actually suffers from an eye disease, macular degeneration. And she got that starting in her 40s. And basically what it does is it causes the individual to lose central vision. They have peripheral vision, but they're not able to see. And it's kind of, for some people, more gradual. Other people, it goes pretty quickly. But when she figured out that she had it in her 40s, she decided to turn, a negative situation into a positive, which I think is amazing. So she started focusing on watercolor because it, as you can see, there's not, it's more color, there's not as much detail, and it's kind of, I wouldn't say more forgiving, but for somebody that has issues with maybe the central vision that going away, this is a way for them to be creative, to express themselves. So she really worked for a long time working through that, and it's really neat to see somebody with a kind spirit and working, turning a negative into a positive. This event's going to be taking place Sunday, March 18th. It's going to be a dinner, a program, and an auction. It's going to be from 5 until 8 p.m. Tickets are $50 per person, and all of that's included in the ticket price. And so it's a really great opportunity to come out and learn a little bit about Florence's career and her artwork. And I kind of wanted to take a little time, if you didn't mind, to talk about the pieces themselves.
Because I know you're going to have, you said up to 30 pieces there at the showing, but
yes.
Yeah. But so are they all watercolors?
They're all watercolors. This is kind of a one-woman show outside of Capitol Arts Gallery. It's going to be at Hawthorne Bank. They have a new community room that they opened up. So we're going to be showcasing her work there. And this is one of the pieces. And this actually was painted in Jefferson City, over where the Jefferson City Country Club, that area, there used to be kind of behind there, this barn was there. And so it's no longer there, but she went out and worked on painting this, and it's nice because she has a lot of landscape pieces of Jefferson City. So if somebody is interested in actually purchasing Jefferson City history, you can have that and support a wonderful cause too. But she also, went to all of these workshops. She was very active in learning about her craft, and she liked to take vacations to actually study with other artists and learn about the craft. And she took these trips. One of the images is a watercolor of her trip to Greece.
Oh, that would be pretty cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I know that some of the people that are coming to the event, they've traveled a lot and they want to see images. So you'll see an image of a stucco building. It's very, Grecian. And, she'll tell you at the event, who the people, the famous artists that she studied with, where these pieces took place. And so you can kind of make that connection with what she did. she grew up actually on the the East Coast. So there's also in this collection pictures of the water. She did some scenic pictures of the East Coast, kind of her connection of her childhood there. So it's really nice to have this compilation, this one-woman show where you actually are celebrating her career. You're celebrating her time in Jefferson City, her time on the East Coast, and the time that she spent taking trips and learning from some famous masters in watercolor.
Well, that's neat. It sounds like she really did a lot of traveling and really went out of her way to learn as much as she could about what she was doing.
Yes, she did. So we're pleased to have her be with us, and so that's going to take place, like I said, Sunday, March 18th. Tickets are available for $50 per person, and it's going to be a silent and a live auction. If somebody's interested in reserving their tickets, they can visit our website at www.capitolarts.com, or they can call us and reserve their tickets at 635-8355.
Well, it sounds like a wonderful opportunity. We do have a lot of people in town that celebrate the history of Jefferson City and are really interested in preserving, historic buildings and rebuilding areas of Old Town and Old Munichburg and places like that. So this sounds like a real opportunity to have a great, unique piece of art by a Jefferson City artist and possibly even of a Jefferson City, landmark.
Right.
Yeah. So, wow, it sounds like a really, really cool, neat opportunity. And also great that we're able to celebrate one of our local artists and give back to the community too.
Yes, we're very excited about it. And the proceeds help to fund a lot of the programs that we have at Capitol Arts, the gallery space, and also our education programs. We do Art in the Suitcase, which we go out and have volunteers go out into the Jefferson City School District, and that includes both public and private. And they teach about artists, famous artists like Thomas Hart Benton, Van Gogh, Monet, Picasso. There's a list of them. So I know with a lot of the schools, they aren't able to actually have full-time art teachers, or the funding has been cut. So we want to make sure that we're getting the kids the opportunity to get that art education component. So that's our way of giving back. And we also have Imagination Station, which is an opportunity for kids to come in and to create on their own. It's $1 per child. We offer the classroom space and all the materials, and they can be as creative as they want to.
Wow, that sounds wonderful, Jessica. Thank you so much for all that Capitol Arts does, and we wish you the best of luck on your fundraiser.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right. We'd like to thank our viewers at home for watching JCTV. That's all we have for today. Don't go anywhere, though. We have more great JCTV programming coming your way. Thanks for watching.